Today's class we will see about item analysis. Item analysis is a statistical technique which evaluates the test item mainly to check the quality of the performance. That how that item is meeting the objectives of your goal. For example, if you take analyze the test item, we have several questions performance each item. For example, like a test objectives, anemia is my topic. So this is really it is checking about the MCQs, how we are preparing the MCQs. Is it a difficult or the distractor is correctly put it or it is deviated. So as we have seen what is item analysis, mainly this is useful for non-standardized test. Standardized test already it has been go through this process. Non-standardized test mainly purpose to check the reliability validity of the tool. For example, I am doing a research about the anemia, effectiveness of HIMPAC or I want to assess their knowledge. So, I am not going for the standardized test for the knowledge questionnaire for anemia. I may prepare some questionnaire related to anemia. What I have done, I have prepared 22 questions. And I have to check whether it is correct or not. It is not a real non-standardized test. It does not go through any statistical test procedure. So it is not a WHO standardized procedure. So I have to test the item. What I have to do? I have taken 30 students. Okay. So I am testing these 30 students. For example, one class 30 students are there. If I give this anemia questionnaire, surely these 30 students will be coming under the bell curve. So this is the bell curve. This is the bell curve. The students will be falling into the bell curve. So maybe high achiever or normal achiever may be 0. Some will be taking 45, some will be taking 25, some may be getting 0. So that means it shows that it's like that kind of the thing only will be coming. For example, all students got full mark. That means the test item is too easy. Or all students has not written, it is too difficult. So for that we have to test. Main purpose of it is to improve the test quality, to identify the bias for the curriculum development and to standardize test development. That's what to develop the standardized tool. So what did I have done in my research in the anemia? I have done for 30 students. I have given the questionnaire. The main item analysis, the step is you conduct the exam, and what you have to do is you have to divide the groups into high achiever and the low achiever. So what is high achiever? That 30 students, I put it who got 17, 16, 19. This all will be high achiever. I converted into percentage. How I converted? It was I have given 22 items. 17 divided by 22 into 100, I can get 77%. 14 divided by 22, so what is the percentage? I have written it. So we are going to leave this middle. We are going to take it high achievers and the low achiever. This is the two groups. Okay, we are talking about item analysis. What are all the different methods are there? First you can see is the item difficulty. Is it the question is too difficult? That you have to tell, see that one. So how we can do that. And next one is the item discrimination. How this item has been discriminated, worded properly. The item is distractors. For example, if I am taking MCQ, A, B, C, D is the only correct answer. All these three are the distractors. The distractor should not be too easy, nearer to anemia, not too confusing, not too so far. So we are going to test. So each question I told you I have 22 questions. So what I have done, I told you first the question paper has been evaluated, corrected, and then each question paper I have taken it and I made the percentage. How many this one. Now each question I have to take in the item analysis. Each question I have to take. This is the first question. What is anemia? I just told you this middle group I am going to leave it. Item. This is a high achievers and low achiever. How many were there? Here will be 10 students. Here will be 10 students. So in the 10, out of 10, how many has been selected A? How many selected B? How many selected the correct answers? and how many in this group, and here how many character distractors, how many this one I have to understand. So what I have to do is, now I have to, each question I have to write, do that one. Yes, whether it is very difficult, too difficult, or too easy. Now I hope understand. First, 30 students is the total number of students are the 30. In that 30, always any class 30 or 60 students are there. If we have a test item, class test or anything, it will be coming in the bell curve. Really, 4 or 5 students will be getting above 40, and other will be getting 20, 25, 30, and some will be getting even a 0. So it is so that is the one. If it is all are getting high mark or all are getting low mark, that means your MCQ some problem is there, you have to check. That's what we have seen about improve the test quality, identify any bias or the curriculum development on to develop the standardized tool. Okay, after that you have to take each question and you have to write and leave the middle achiever and the high and low achiever. You have to discriminate it, you have to write it like how many. This is the first thing you have to do it for your tool. How many items are there, how many questions are there. So item number 4, you can item number 4. Okay, item number 5, causes of anemia. Item number 6, leading cause of anemia. So item number 7, manifestation of anemia. So this is item number 8, how anemia. Like that you have to develop, you have to do it for the 22 questions. Okay, so this is how I have done it. Let us see how I have done for an example. If I have some question I am doing it difficult, leave it only difficult. Distractor will be taken another, but I have taken it for only one sample of question. Before that, first we will see about the difficult index. Why we are doing a difficult index? Difficult index to determine how difficult a particular test question for a group of learners. What are you going to do? First we are going to calculate, next we are going to interpret. If we want to calculate, there should be a formula. What is the formula? P is equal to R divided by T. If you want to convert it in a form of a percentage also, you can do it, because both indicator scale has been given here. What is B? B is indicates that the difficult index. Understand? R is the number of correct answers. T is the total number of responses. Understand? Now you see the scale they have given. If it is coming, this one 0.2240, it is difficult. You can retain. Up to 4 to 6, again you can retain because it is desirable. 6 to 8 is too easy. 8 to 10 is very easy. That's into 100 you put, this you can find. You see, now I have taken the question. What is the question I have taken? Item number 2 I have taken. Which is the following carries the oxygen to the all body tissue? This is a question, high achievers and the low achievers. Now what I am doing? What is the formula? We are adding it. So we are adding it. How many answers is the correct answers? R is what is number of correct answers in both group. So here is a 6, here is a 5. So it is totally how many? 11 and by 20 into 100. So 55%. So it should be if not 0.55 something, right? 0.5. So what's happening? It is desirable. Already I told you 5 also okay, 6 also it's okay. So it should lie between these one. It is a normal. Hope you understand what is called the difficult index to determine how the difficult. It should not be too easy, should not be too hard. Then what your tool supposed to assess, it will be assessing. Okay. Next we will see about what is called discrimination index. What is discrimination index? A good item is one that has a good discrimination ability and has a sufficient level of difficulty. Not too easy, not too very hard. This is the range they have set it. Less than 0.40 is excellent. 0.39 is good. Average is this one, and 0.19 is very poor. Must reject it, and 0.01 is the worst. You have to remove the question. Understand? Okay. Next we will see about we'll see the formula for discrimination index. DI HL. What is H minus L? N. What is this one? It is called the upper group who score the answers correctly, and the low achievers, low achiever group students who answers correctly. You have to minus it. So 6 minus 5 divided by 20, it's 0.05. Understand? So it is not one item. At least difficult index alone, it is giving a right answer. Leave it. No need to go for the discrimination index or the distract index. You cannot go. Anyway, we have seen about difficult index and discrimination index. Next, we will see about what is called the distract index. We might have taken another question, but I have taken the same question. It's okay. Which is the following carries oxygen to the same thing. This is the high achiever. This is the low achiever. Okay. So the distract scale says that it is like less than 30%, it's difficult. 31.40 is good. 41 to 60 is excellent. 61 to 80 is easy. Above 80 is very difficult. Or this score 0.19 is poor. 0.2029 is fair. 0.3239 is good. This one is the excellent. Understand? Now you can see the distractor. For example, if I have taken distractor, what is the question here? The question here is, which is the following carries the oxygen to the body tissues? The right answer is a hemoglobin. The distractors are WBC, platelet and plasma. Here I have put it number of upper group students selected the answers correctly, number of lower group answers selected, and discrimination and the value index. What is the value it coming? This value can be compared with the whether it is falling in the poor or not. So hemoglobin, all these things, if you see down is a 10 is coming. Understand? So now it is the formula. What you can do is 6 minus 5 divided by 10. So your value index will be coming 0.1. It's since answer you no need to this one, you have to check with only distractors. So this is excellent, this is poor, it is coming. So the same question I have made it for difficult index, discrimination index and distract index. Any one is coming correct, you can go through with this one. So why I am telling this one? Why we have to tell? Especially the PhD students or the BSc students undertaking a research work, they will not, some of the research work they cannot find the standardized questionnaire. Even they find the standardized questionnaire which may not be suitable for the community in India. For that they will develop their own tool. We will validate the tool before giving validation to so many experts. Please test yourself whether it is correct or not. Then you can add the corrections. So even then your experts are asking, you can very well show them, madam, this is the question I have prepared about anemia, and then discrimination and distract index I have done it. So in my 22 items I made it like this. So my answers has come. I have done it for the 30 students. I have done it. So this is my 30 students. I have done it and I have done, this is the method. So my tool is correct. Even a Viva they may ask in a PhD students, or you can guide your students. Even your class test you are setting a questionnaire, especially MCQs. Nowadays in a semester system, MCQ as the teachers, you want to set the MCQ question to the university. You cannot too easy, too far, the distractors are too vague. You can use this formula and test your tool. Thank you so much.